What's up, guys? Bringing 3.5 Axis Fire for this build. This is like the budget build. I just got back to the game, so didn't really have all the money I wanted to be able to buy the deck I wanted, but this is what I ran this weekend, and I topped my local, went undefeated. So yeah, let's get into it. Here's the main deck. 3 bear, obvi, 3 leopard. Some people don't like 3, some people don't like the top deck it. I think it's alright. You pretty much always want to open it. 2 rooster, no more no less. The 1-ups, 1 wolf bark, 1 spirit, 1 dragon, 1 boar. Basically only there as a floater opening turn. It's really good because this format's so fucking slow, and really amazing for synchro plays, but we'll get to that later on. 1 gorilla. And then for the, I guess you could say techie cards, I have the 1 DD Crow, and this is like the MVP of the deck. This literally saved me about 2 games. I actually played a really weird Inzector build this week, and he was like turn 1 Hornet to the grave with Foolish, and I just like DD Crow'd it and it completely ruined the game for him. Yep, but there's that. And then I have card car and double max C for consistency. I would have 3 card cars if I had them, but like I said, I just came back, so I'm kind of like at a loss using these max C's, but they held their weight this week. They actually got some plays off and made people at least hesitant to special, which is always good. For the spells, triple tanky, obvious. Double Tensu, always good. No more than 2 though. You don't want 3. 2 MST. I side deck another one. Double duality. I think 3 was too much. I tried it with 3, and I was just drawing into 2 of them too much. And personally, I mean, that's just my own personal opinion. I think that's terrible. 2 Forbidden Lance. I had it at 3, but 2 is just fine. I see it just enough. The 1-ups, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, yep, Rekindling, and the 1 Soul Charge. Traps, 3 Fiendish Chain, 2 good. 1 Compulse, 1 Warning, 1 Call the Haunted, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Mirror Force. I would have DPs if I had them. I'll be running DPs probably over the Mirror Force, and probably one of the Fiendishes, but yeah, don't have them, so that's that. Extra deck, 2 Tiger King. Some people only run 1. I found a lot of times that I would need a second one, usually to negate an effect. Not even so much to get their fire formation, just to negate an effect can be really, really helpful, especially against things that can't be destroyed. You can really get around a lot of things. Cardinal, just absolutely ridiculous. This is actually the main reason why I am running the 1 dragon in this build, because a lot of the time your opponent won't even care about your face-up fire formations and leave it on the field long enough for, if you end up searching this at the end of your Horse Prince loop and you even have to, at the cost of a Tensu, be able to special another 4 from the grave just to get a Cardinal play, it can save you the game 90% of the time, depending on what deck you're playing against. 1 Black Ship, just removal in case you need it, and you already used your Direwolf and your 101. Abyss Dweller just shuts down most decks that use the graveyard. Can absolutely just get you enough advantage to win early on. Castell, this is a new card, and God, it's too good. There's a lot of times where this alone just got me so much advantage, because just that 1 shuffle back can literally save you the entire game. Cowboy there for game pushes. Diamond Dyer for extra removal in case you need it. Maystroke, I'm thinking about taking out. I don't know what I can take out for it yet. Maybe another 101. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit iffy, but it's been there as a wall. Sometimes it saved me, I guess. The 101, just 1. And then the last XZ is Lion Emperor. Gets back your Spirit or your Wolf Bark. I actually got back Wolf Bark with him this week, and it won me game. So I was actually considering taking this out, but it's actually really worth it 90% of the time. And then for the synchros, you got Vulcan and double horse sprints. Ridiculous, just all around nutty stuff. And then the one blader, which the only reason why this dude is in here is because when I get my my boar as a floater and I special from the deck, at the end of the loop, the next turn, I'll usually get the Wolf Bark, and then I'll have this to sit on. Like, usually if I'm playing Light Sworn or something that is going to get bigger things out, I'll usually make sure that there's a boar in my grave, and I'll get my Wolf Bark and prepare for a blader play, and then usually that can help you just really seal the deal and get game with that. And then finally, the side deck. My side deck is very incomplete right now, but I kind of just put together what I thought would help me at my local. So every local is different. So what ended up helping me is double goes match. Yeah, self-explanatory. Double light imprisoning. You know, all those Boojin players, Constellar players, the new Talar Knights, freaking Light Sworns, a bunch of good stuff. Just gets completely locked out by this. Can really get you game. Double Dyna. I'm thinking about replacing one of these with a Majesties, but for right now, it's definitely done work. It's definitely helped me. I actually use it more as I would just, instead of like getting its flip effect and destroying everything, I usually just have it summoned at the end of my plays, and then it kind of works like a Vanity's Emptiness. I mean, I wish I had Emptinesses, but I can't afford it, so that's what I got. One macro, one soul drain for those graveyard decks that are just so prominent everywhere. The extra MST, obviously. Memory of an Adversary is a card that I side for the mirror, and it's helped me immensely. Especially for the mirror, it helps a lot. Like if they summon a bear and they try to attack, when you activate this, you take the direct damage, but it doesn't trigger bear's effect to get them a fire formation. So you just basically banish their bear, and then during their next end phase, you get it. So then you have an extra bear. So then that could open up cardinal plays or stuff like that. Also, I've used it on a hat player once for his ice hand, and he only had one ice hand, and he didn't have another one in his hand. So when I banished it and I took control of it, like that was it. That was the end of his hand loop right there. I mean, it really helped me out. Definitely techie. It's again my own personal preference. So, Memory of an Adversary. The Mind Crush and the Trap's done. Just in case, you never know, Chain Burning Exodia or whatever. DNA Surgery, just amazing card. And then Full House completely wrecks decks that rely heavily on their back row, kind of like, I mean, like Yang Zings I ran into when I used this, and it helped me out a lot. Unfortunately for like artifacts and things like that, it's not going to really do too much, but yeah, it's definitely helped me out. So yeah, that's the deck build, and thanks for watching. I'll have more deck builds up soon. I am going to have Shadal's and Yang Zings this week, so stay tuned.